Good day and welcome to Ugly Actions, the platform where we encourage you to take practical, measurable, and consistent steps towards financial freedom and personal development. As you already know, I am not a financial advisor. The things I say here are for your information and entertainment. Now that we're clear about that, today I want to talk about investing in commercial papers. What exactly are commercial papers? In simple terms, commercial papers are short-term, unsecured debt instruments issued by companies that need quick cash to handle day-to-day operations. Things like paying suppliers, funding inventory, or covering other working capital needs. They usually have very short maturities, often between 30 to 270 days. In other words, it is money the company is borrowing from investors like you, promising to pay back within a few months. Why should you care? Commercial papers can be attractive because they typically offer higher returns than savings accounts and treasury bills. Corporations want quick funding, so they may be willing to pay slightly more in interest. But, and this is where things get ugly, they are not backed by collaterals. This means if the company falls into financial trouble, there's no asset you can fall back on. The safety of your principal depends almost entirely on the creditworthiness of the issuer. So as always on Ugly Actions, I will say this clearly. The return is important, but the safety of your principal is even more important. Before investing, take time to understand the company issuing the commercial paper. Look at their financials, their reputation, and their ability to repay. If anything fails off, walk away. There would always be better opportunities. How do you invest? Investing in commercial papers is actually straightforward. You can go through financial institutions or merchant banks. Regulated digital platforms like AfriInvestor 2.0 provide access to fixed income products. These platforms often display available offers, the interest rates, maturity dates, and issuing companies, so you can always compare options. How much do you need to start? Commercial papers are not exactly entry-level investments. The minimum investment amount varies from offer to offer, but in most cases you need at least 1 million naira. Some offers may require more. So if you're starting your investment journey, commercial papers may not be your first stop. But as you grow your portfolio and build capital, they can become part of your strategy for short-term, relatively stable returns. As long as you choose your issuers wisely. Commercial papers can be a smart play for investors who want short-term returns and have the capital to participate. But never forget, do your due diligence, check the issuer's financial health, protect your principal first, chase returns later. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section. See you next time. Bye.